So Matt, there's a deep Seattle connection to Record Store Day. Easy Street was one of the first of a small handful of stations that really got, or stores that really got Record Store Day going. And this record here, Pearl Jam Live at Easy Street, recorded in 2005, played a significant role in Record Store Day really happening. Can you tell me about what Record Store Day means to Seattle now?
Well, when it first got started, some of the releases that first came out, Jesus Lizard, for example, is the one that always strikes me, because Jesus Lizard was a influential band for a lot of bands here in town, and toured with Skinyard and Soundgarden and such. And that was, I recall, being a big Northwest release in 2008. At the time,
first year
in 2008, that was the first year Record Store Day. There were only 15 releases.
Wow.
There wasn't
500 this year.
There wasn't a line to get in or anything. There wasn't free bacon.
Yeah.
And there were just a handful of releases, and people are bringing us cakes and 12 packs of beer, and it became more of like a celebration, which kind of threw me off guard, because I wasn't necessarily a proponent of Record Store Day. I felt like, God dang, we're waving a white flag. It feels like we're already done by doing this. And what we came to find out was that there was this love and affection, especially here in Seattle, because Seattle has always been a record store haven. A lot of some of your greatest record stores in the country were here in Seattle. With one of Tower's first stores was here, their number 5 store, which was on Tower Mercer. You had Cellophane Square, which is where Mark Lanigan and Scott McCoy worked. You had Peaches Records. You had Fallout. Now Fallout was on Olive, right off Broadway, and that is essentially where Sub Pop, they took over a little closet in the record shop. There was a skate shop next door. Without record stores, and then of course you had the UW campus, which or University Ave, that had maybe a dozen record shops at the time. No different than the Haight-Ashbury area. And the fact that the Sonics, the Wailers, and Jimi Hendrix and Hart were all from here and sold so many records in their hometown, of course, influenced and permeated their entire career to where they were selling, millions and millions of copies. Why it's still a big deal here is I think you have great record stores still that survived those early 2000s, that got through it.
Yep.
That got through the file sharing era and the mass market era and
the big box stores.
So you have Sonic Boom and Ballard. You have Silver Platters. You have us still after 31 years. You have Everyday that has a handful of stores in the Northwest. There's still great stores in Seattle. That's not necessarily the case in every major market throughout the country. Now you still do in Minneapolis, in Denver, San Francisco, LA, Portland. But go to Detroit. Good luck.
Yeah, as a hardcore collector,
other than Third Man,
it's been really rewarding to see new stores starting in the last 5 years.
More stores opening than closing.
Yeah, they might be smaller, boutique shops, but it's cool, curated, heavily curated.
Yeah, first time in 25 years, more stores opening than closing. And they tend to be niche vinyl stores.
Yep.
But hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's cool.